And we're back here in light season this time. It feels like it's been a long time since the last light season, but I guess that's because I was uploading almost every day last week, so I usually don't do that, but it was a pretty interesting week overall, especially that last day. Ugh, don't remind me. Speaking of, if you're a particularly attentive viewer, you may have noticed that I don't have a ladder right now, so the misplays continue into the next week. Which means I definitely need to win this match and then immediately rectify that issue and go and put my ladder down somewhere. But for this match we just need to win with no safety net, no safety blanket, just like good old AR. Just like the original AR. It's the way God intended. Anyway, for this particular match you may also be able to tell that it's an infantry pulse setup, and you would be correct if that's what you guessed. We have a +1 legendary 0 here because there always is one. I appreciate the effort of trying to make her bulkier, but a 45 HP isn't dodging any bridal forms, so you may as well not have even bothered. And also, isn't B-dual flying like just HP +5? Why would you inherit HP +5? I don't understand. We have a +10, +8 Tiltu. I really like Tiltu. I think Tiltu's kind of underrated, so I appreciate her being here. She's running Sturdy Impact, Vantage, and with Times Pulse, she gets instant Glacies with her Wrath Tome. That's pretty scary. Pretty solid unit overall. We have a +8, +8 Klein, another unit who doesn't see too much action anymore. There are quite a few more popular infantry bow users these days, but he still has the niche of having a really cool preference brave bow that has a chill in it. That's pretty unique. He's also running chill speed, another sturdy impact, and Swift Sparrow, so he's actually going to be pretty fast. 40 speed on initiation without debuffs is not terrible for a brave weapon. We have a +2 Ninian running HP +5, Light Breath, which is her default, and HP +5 in the seal. Running Sudden Panic. Doesn't actually hit anyone on my team that matters. I mean, I guess it hits 3 out of 5, but it doesn't actually hit Palla, so that's why you run Mythics, I suppose. We have a +10, +8 Lilina here with Sturdy Impact, Wings of Mercy, and Drive Resistance, which is going to be doing exactly nothing this match. She gets instant Luna. And then we have the +4, +6 bike, the only bike in history that runs Bjork's Blessings, and it actually is going to work against me because I run a flyer as my main damage dealer, so it actually legitimately does hurt my offenses. So there you go. That's rather annoying. But looking at the rest of the team, the one major aspect of it that's vulnerable, I guess you could say, is that he doesn't have a healing tower. My Bolt Tower lines up pretty much perfectly to hit the bulk of his team. And the Lilina just barely has enough defense to not get one-hit KO'd by my Palla. Palla has 58 attack and she has just barely 62 physical bulk, which means that she's the perfect target to set up my Vantage on. Not in the least because she's the Hardy Bearing runner, so basically the idea is if I can clear these buildings with my other units, this is probably the real trap, which is why I've moved my Palla away. I want her to not take that extra damage. We'll clear all these buildings with air and Peony and stuff. We'll move this Palla over, and then if we initiate on Lilina from this tile, Dance from this tile, we can even move up and attempt to hit Bike. Miracle should be just about ready at that point, and we should be able to Miracle the rest of the team. Ninian's not in range and she doesn't have Wings of Mercy, so that's the plan anyway. We'll see how it goes. Obviously that's the real trap, of course it is. I wouldn't expect anything less. We'll go ahead and get this Tactics room, we'll go ahead and get this fountain. I guess I can move Palla over, it doesn't really matter. We can pretty much take our time getting the pot at the top right. It's not a huge concern to me when exactly we get that. On this side we'll go ahead and break this Panic Mana. It is kind of in the way, so we need to get rid of it. We'll go ahead and move Palla like this. Can't really do anything in this particular turn. I think we'll go ahead and move a little bit something like that. It's going to take us another turn to set up before we can initiate, but that's not so bad. So we'll go ahead and move like this. We'll put one peony here. And we need to make sure that this peony is not in that column, otherwise the Lilina will probably die in one hit. On this side, it still doesn't really matter what we do. I guess we just clear the way to the pot.
Death's caress.
And next turn we should be able to engage. So if I've done everything right, this should not be a one-hit KO. Exactly right. Sets up my Vantage. That is a lot of damage. Gee whiz. That is a lot of damage. But that's fine. That's exactly what we want. Well, too bad, Lilina. You just did. Alright, that sets up Miracle just perfectly. I can go ahead and probably even kill the bike without having to do Vantage shenanigans. Yeah, we can just straight up kill bike. Obviously don't want to attack into that Tiltu because she has Wrath. I want to keep my Miracle... I mean, not Wrath, she has Vantage, so I want to keep my Miracle active. We'll kill the bike, and this leaves... These two are probably just going to suicide. Azura should suicide. And that should just leave Ninian alive for the next player phase. So yeah, we'll go ahead and kill that bike. Why not? Why not? Bada bing, bada boom. We've got one peony in range for the support here. It's not my distant guard peony, but I don't really think that matters. On this side, I think we can pretty much just get the pots. There's no rallies or anything like shenanigan-y like that. Aversa wouldn't even care if like some Wings of Mercy shenanigans happened from Azura teleporting to Ninian, which shouldn't happen. Azura probably should attack Palla, maybe. It might happen, it might not, but either way she can't dance for Ninian, so who cares. We're going to go ahead and get that last pot. I suppose it doesn't really hurt to move up a little bit. I'm always scared about moving up if I don't have to though, so maybe, I mean I have Wings of Mercy, so maybe I'll just stick right where I am. And who cares what I do with Air, because this match is pretty much solved, it's pretty much over. There goes the Tiltu, and that is the sign of success. If your first Vantage kill goes through, that usually means you've pretty much won. There goes the Klein. There goes the Azura. She only does 4 damage actually, okay. Just barely have too much res there. And it doesn't really matter where Ninian went. We can kill her with a Versa, or we can kill her with Palla, who cares. Who has less SP? You've got 600, alright, we'll give it to you. Why not? And that's going to be the end of match 1. Not gonna lie, when I entered the match, saw the infantry pulse, and then saw that I had forgotten to bring my ladder, I was very, very scared. But luckily, that one didn't end up being too difficult, mainly because his hardy bearing unit was so easy to snipe. So fortunately, we didn't really lose out there. That could have gone very, very badly, and before I forget, we are going to go ahead and move that and put down my ladder. Good God, never want to forget that again. Alright, no defenses this week yet. I've left it a few hours, but nothing's come in yet. Usually I get hit sometime in the night when I'm asleep, so we'll probably see a defense by the time of the next video. It's Peony week. We're just continuing the weeks of the offense mythics being bonus units, so I'm expecting to lose a lot on defense this week because Peony is free real estate. People are just going to bring all the PvE teams they want and still score optimally, so that sucks a little bit, I guess. I mean, it's nice on the player's end. I get to take advantage of it too. But yeah, for the, what am I even trying to say? That's going to be the end of this video. I'm not even going to try to say what I was just about to say because it completely left my brain as I was saying it. Yeah, that's going to be it for today. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next game. Until then.